Hello, Virginia Titan Division. It is that time of the year again, SC2 push. Half the summer's over for us at this point, but not half the summer CPO. Our biggest month is ahead of us with July, and we spike sales with a big push, SC2 push, Monday, July 14th through Friday, August 1st, ending in Atlanta, Georgia for Summer Conference 2. There's a couple things that I want you to take note on that I want you to do this week and next week. First of all, this is July 4th week. Everybody takes off work, but not everybody's out of town. It is a perfect opportunity for you to do demos, bring your sample kits with you, your blue books to all your July 4th barbecues. I remember Brandon Siner launched on his training day, and the next day was July 4th, and we booked up a ton of demos, but he couldn't get any booked for July 4th, so he just brought his sample kit with him to his July 4th barbecue with his uncle, ended up selling $3,400 on 2 orders. So it might look harder to book demos, it might feel harder to book demos this week and weekend, but the demos that you do book are going to be worth twice their weight in gold. It's America. We sell American-made products, and everybody's cooking. Everybody's in a good mood. You know, you want to enjoy your week. It's a holiday week, but our smart reps, they'll keep demos in front of them, especially days that aren't the 4th of July. If you're going on vacation, which is okay, no worries, but I remember Mikhail Bonnet was telling me a story. He did a demo on a vacation, sold a homemaker set before his parents even woke up. And then he enjoyed the rest of the day. He had $300-400 in his pocket. So don't let the 4th hold you back. There's daily contests this week, and also your manager is going to put in the WhatsApp the contests from the region. This week you're going to want to pack the 4th and the 5th with demos. We have 2 special contests that are extra special that will be dropping soon. And then next week's Momentum Week, the week before the push. Get a PC with your manager and make sure you fill your goals, your sales goals, your demo goals. You're going to want to pick a sales level that you're comfortable with, but also that challenges you. You know, if you're the consistent rep that in your career you sell $1,000 or $2,000 a week, you need to blow that out of the water. Imagine tripling or quadrupling your career sales in 18 days. Selling $10,000 in 18 days, it's really only $555 a day. It's an order. Or selling $1,100 a day for 18 days would put you at a $20K SC2 push. Now, most reps that are really pushing and completing 5 to 6 a day, we're going to have reps in the division that do 30, 40, 50, 60,000, maybe even higher. So pick something to personally challenge yourself on as well. 5 days at the gym, read a chapter every day, meditate, take cold showers. Do that daily when you wake up. Get up an hour earlier than you normally do during the push. Don't eat fast food during the push. Cut out alcohol, cut out nicotine during the push, or anything else that you need to cut out. You need a powerful why to push you through that. So you need to figure out your why. And it needs to get you something that's going to push you through all the adversity that you're about to experience. Pushes test you mentally, physically, emotionally. Stuff always goes wrong during pushes. Your car breaks down, your cat runs away, your goldfish dies, grandma slips, tires pop, you get pulled over, you get it. In life, you're going to get stuck. And you need to learn how to unstick yourself. I played golf this morning, and you know, hitting a perfect drive, then a perfect chip, then a perfect putt, getting a birdie is great, but I think there's nothing more satisfying than getting in trouble, getting in a bad lie or a bad situation, and hitting that miracle shot onto the green. So this is where you develop grit and determination. There's 5 good days, there's 5 bad days, there's 5 average days. You can count on that during a push. And then there's 3 wild card days. They could go 1 of 3 ways. So expect that. Expect to make hundreds of phone calls during the push. Expect to wake up early. Expect to be at the office more often. Expect more communication from your manager. Expect the WhatsApp to blow up. Expect to probably be added into another WhatsApp group because we've got our alliance pushing, and they're going to be rooting each other on, cheering each other on. So you want to make sure you memorize your rec script as well. Before the push, you want to dial in your phone approach. You want to practice dropping down, probably with your manager or another rep. Memorize your closing. Buy a bunch of peelers to give away to clients. Buy some Cutco samples before the push. I'd also talk to your manager about getting a withholding set up during the push. Basically, that's where you get a percentage of your paycheck each week, goes into an account in your Vector Connect account that you can see, and you can also access at any time. It's out of sight, out of mind, and it helps a lot of our sales reps save. If it's in your account, I know most of you're going to spend it. So practice saving during the push. Some of our reps, they'll put away half of their push paychecks because they're so big. I mean, an 18, 19-year-old, it'd be cool to get $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 paycheck for the week, but you don't need it, right? You want to put that away. You want to start investing. You want to start saving. Lastly, I want to talk about the alliance. We're going to draft many teams in the division some in office, some interdivisionally, and every year we do a draft buy-in, kind of like fantasy football. We usually do 20 or 25 bucks. That goes into a pool of money. We make mini teams, and then the manager usually matches the pot of money, and then the winning team gets to spend that money how they please. Last year we did a boat day, which was a lot of fun. We did a boat, we did some tubing, and we went out to eat, so got Airbnbs. That was a lot of fun. That was in conjunction with our 10K VIP night where we went to Pitbull and T-Pain in Virginia Beach. So that was awesome. For the mini teams, we picked captains, and everything related to sales, demos, and recs receives points. And the Alliance meets up every day at the local office to phone jam, eat breakfast together, learn, grow, celebrate wins, track stats. I know most of your athletes and some of you are on travel teams, so this probably isn't that big of a deal to you going to the office every single day. It's basically half the summer that we just had is kind of like the warm-ups and tryouts. And then at July 8th at our division meeting, our SC2 kickoff meeting at the Omni in Richmond from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. is our first practice. Then we start 3-a-days. 3-a-days start Friday, July 11th with a phone jam. That's our first round of phone jams. We're going to have another one on Saturday, and we're going to have an epic one on Sunday to kick off the push. And you should be going into the push with 15 to 25 appointments booked up between those 3 days that you phone jam for the first couple days of the push, that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So basically it's what you should have done for your fast start, right? Knowing what you know now, if you could go back and redo your fast start, this is the way that you'd want to do it. You'd want to redo, but the stakes are much higher. Trophy in Atlanta, Champions Night at the Battery in Atlanta, your first 10K or 20K or 30K or 40K plus push, VIP night at the end of the summer. And we will be lenient, somewhat lenient on the Alliance, depending on the office if you have a vacation during the push. I know plenty of reps that still had big pushes, even if they lost part of their push to a church event or vacation or going on a mission trip or, what have you, a wedding, birthday, whatever. So going back to the Alliance, we're going to do a point system that your manager is going to share with you after the draft. And if you want to get on a good team, here's the deal. This week and next week are your interview. This is where you want to impress the captain. So make sure you step up. Let your manager know plainly and clearly that you want to be on the Alliance. You want to be interviewed for the Alliance. They'll probably want you to agree to some terms just to make sure you're serious about the effort, like showing up to the office on certain days, extra phone jams, committing to a certain number of calls, committing to a positive attitude, maybe some field training, whatever they want to do as far as points and as far as the Alliance goes. But they want to know that you're serious about a 10K effort. Effort is the key word there. So it's going to take effort to get to a 10K push. And if you want to get on the Alliance, it's going to be the most fun you've had all summer, but simultaneously it's going to be the hardest you've worked all summer, which honestly, that's what you signed up for. You wanted a job that was going to test you, something that was going to be different, something that was going to challenge you and teach you the skills and get you the experience that you wanted to have. So I will see all of you July 8th at the Omni from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. in Richmond. Not same ballroom, but same hotel that we were in for SC1. We'll see you in a couple days.